What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and should the Colts move on from Carson Wentz after this season? And will the Colts move on from Carson Wentz after this season? I'm going to give my thoughts on that in just a second, but before I do that, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. You guys have shown a lot of support to the channel lately, so I wanted to thank you guys so much for doing that because it means a lot to me. Also, click the bell icon, that way you're notified whenever I upload a video or go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So, when you look at Carson Wentz's numbers for this past season, they look pretty solid, right? 3,500 yards passing, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Pretty solid. But over the last few weeks, especially in that Jacksonville game, Carson Wentz has looked like he fell apart. He looks like he lost a lot of confidence, and he just doesn't look like the same quarterback that he did in, let's say, week 11 or 12. He struggled. There's clearly something there that is wrong. I don't know what it is, but it's clear as day. So, should the Colts move on and look for another quarterback? And like I said before, has solid numbers. Obviously, some of these losses are not all on him. There's other factors. That Jacksonville game, it's on everybody. It's not just on Carson Wentz. The Raiders game is on almost everybody, not just Carson. There's a lot of games this year where we lost, but he was a bright spot. However, these last few weeks have shown me that Carson Wentz doesn't have what it takes to win the most important games. These last two games were the most important games of the year. They were very important games because all you had to do was win one game and you were in the playoffs. Just one. Beat the Raiders or beat the Jaguars. That's all you had to do. And he couldn't do it. The Jaguars seemed like as much of a gimme as it can be in the NFL. And Carson Wentz not only couldn't get it done, but looked terrible in the process. He fell apart when it mattered most. And to me, who has defended Carson Wentz since the beginning, I've been defending him from week one. Big time defender. You guys know this. But what matters most to me when it comes to a quarterback is, can they rise above all the issues and get it done when they need to get done? Or at least not play bad when it matters the most. And Carson Wentz, to me, has not shown that he can rise above and play well when it matters the most, and can do enough to get us the win. So in my opinion, I think we have to move on. I think if we can find another quarterback, whether it's in the draft, free agency, or a trade, I think we have to make something happen, and we have to move on from Carson Wentz. And I didn't think I was going to say that a few weeks ago, but I'm saying it now. I think it's time to move on from Carson Wentz. Look, man, I like Carson Wentz. I really do. And if you watched me from the beginning, you would know I'm a big fan of Carson Wentz, and I've been a big supporter of his. But at the end of the day, the NFL's a business. You have to do what's best for your franchise. So at the end of the day, I think it's best if the Colts move on from Carson Wentz, if possible. Now, look, if he was a rookie, I wouldn't feel this way. I'd be like, he's a rookie. It's fine. He'll get better. But Carson Wentz has been in the league since 2016, and he hasn't won any meaningful games. He's been making these mistakes throughout his entire career. The one year where he didn't make these mistakes was probably his 2017 season. But outside of that, he's been making mistakes every single year like this. Things that could be fixed, but haven't been fixed yet. So I don't trust him to win the meaningful games. But will the Colts do that? And at the end of the day, no matter how we feel, I don't see the Colts making a move for another quarterback. I think they're going to stick with Carson Wentz for at least another year. And if it doesn't work out, we'll let him go. And if Sam Ehlinger looks good, we'll try to roll with him. If not, we'll look at somebody in the 2023 draft or in free agency or something. But point being, there really isn't a lot of options available. So I don't think Chris Ballard is going to get rid of Carson Wentz and try to get another quarterback for the sake of getting another quarterback. So should they? I think so, if they can find a deal or somebody that would be good for the team, that would not cost them all of their cap space. Because you got to remember, got to bring back Quentin Nelson. There's also other guys that are going to be available in the free agency. You got to bring them back too. So Like, you have Chris Reed. I would bring him back. Mark Galinsky, and there's other guys that are going to be free agents as well. So you got to make sure you bring the guys you need back, and then you can look at other quarterbacks. But as of right now, I do not see the Colts looking for another quarterback. I think they're going to stick with Carson for one more year. This is his last chance for sure. But if the opportunity came up, should they trade for another quarterback? If they're better, absolutely. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload a video or go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other two videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.